Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Wright, and I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Corin the Wise Cat and Padme Organa because you guys gave me a subscription. Thank you for support, and YouTube will not publish your comments. I don't know why. It's really buggy right now, so I apologize for that. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about heroes a little bit. And this is something I heard George R.R. Martin, the writer of Game of Thrones, talk about in an interview. He just touched upon it, but what he said was really mind-opening, so to speak. So I think that Rey is a complete Mary Sue. Not only that, I think she is the Mary Sue, meaning you don't even have to say Mary Sue anymore. You could just say, oh, she's a Rey, or that character's a Rey, and people will know what you mean. So it's almost like Rey has just become Mary Sue. Having said that, Rey seems to be the hero of the sequel trilogy, where she just does everything. She could fly the Falcon, she beats Kylo Ren, everybody loves her, etc. However, the hero is not always that person who's out in front doing things. So the example George R.R. Martin gave was Lord of the Rings, where the real hero is Samwell, because when they have that one confrontation at the very end, at this important moment, when Frodo and Smeagol confront each other, and Frodo has the chance to throw the ring in the lava, Smeagol kind of gets Frodo down, and Sam carries him and carries out that final act. And that was that one heroic act, that one catalyst in the entire piece of work that really made it come together. We can also say from a certain point of view that Darth Vader is the hero in Star Wars when you look at the original trilogy, because, well, obviously Luke is a hero. He joins the rebellion, and Leia is a hero, and Han is a hero, but at that one critical moment when, you know, the Emperor had the chance to kill Luke, Vader kills the Emperor. So it's a little less clear than the Lord of the Rings example, because we have two parts of blowing up the Death Star and defeating the Emperor, but on the side of the story with the Jedi and the Sith, then, you know, it's really Vader at that one crucial moment who was the hero and came through, and if he didn't, then Luke might have just died and been killed by the Emperor. So basically, a hero is that person that does that one critical thing at the right timing. Now, in The Last Jedi, Finn could have been the hero. Okay? When that critical moment came to stop the First Order from getting to Leia and the rest of the bunch, Finn could have sacrificed himself and had a very heroic moment and been the hero of The Last Jedi in that one critical moment. And that wouldn't have been Rey who was the hero in The Last Jedi, or even the front, it would have been Finn, because, okay, Rey would have trained, she would have confronted Snoke and Kylo Ren, but in the end, Finn would have been that hero. And we know the writing was so piss poor that, you know, Rose saves Finn, and then, you know, Luke actually comes in to be the hero, so to speak, in that one crucial moment, but it was terrible, because Luke should have just been totally different, so, but my point is, that was the critical moment. So, in Episode 9, if somebody beside Rey comes in at that critical moment and does something to save the day, they'll actually be the hero. And no matter what Rey does, you know, out on the front of the stage with, you know, meeting Luke and beating Kylo and whatever else she happens to do in Episode 9, if they happen to continue down the path of her just being all powerful, she might not actually be the hero when you look at it from George R.R. Martin's standpoint about that one critical moment. So, as some of you know, I have a media show on this channel, and he actually had a little name change, and he got remarried, so I'm just going to ask him a little bit about that and what he thinks of Rey. So, Camp, why don't you tell everyone about your little name change, your remarriage, and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got remarried, and now I'm with a beautiful woman. My wife, she loves The Force Awakens. My wife, she loves The Last Jedi. And now, life's cake, baby. Yeah, I had a little name change. Camp Smith, same shit. Let's move on. Rey, look at her. This is a Mary Sue. She got smacked in the face in The Force Awakens. Bam! She got smacked in the face in The Force Awakens. Bam! You don't think Rey comes in at critical moments? What about grabbing the lightsaber from the snow? Moving those boulders, baby! Finding BB-8. How about seeing Kylo with his shirt off? You don't think there was some timing in that? I know you don't like Reylo, you son of a bitch. I gotta tell you something. Reylo is my Halo. You know, I used to like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, but There's no shill in that now. How am I gonna shill Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones? That stuff's over. I mean, Game of Thrones is still going, but who am I gonna shill? Before I go, I just want to remind everybody on the shitty little channel who the real heroes are. Ray, Poe, and Finn. Fuck you, John Paul Wright. I'm out of here.
Yep, he's saying the same shit. I mean, that's what shills do. Basically, when something isn't, like, really in and popular, they don't need to shill it. So you don't really see anybody shilling Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or whatever. It's all Star Wars because I guess that's what shills do. Repeat, 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 and community's growing a little bit. If you want to subscribe here, please click that subscribe button. I'm not going to say smash that subscribe button because everyone's saying it, and I don't know who started saying that, and community's growing. I'll shut up now. See you next time.